dice. And this is InMind. This is one of two things I should be doing today. InMind and InCell. This is clearly not actually intended for use with a set of tracked motion track controllers. So we stare at things.
Greetings, human.
That's me. Hello.
Today's patient is suffering from depressive disorder.
Oh, that's bad.
Your task is to infiltrate patients' brains and identify disordered neurons.
Okay.
Self-note, I hope this human is at least a doctor of some kind. Please nod when you are ready to begin.
I hope this human is a doctor of some kind. Okay.
Initiating minimization.
So this is... Oh, we're going to an eye.
Relaxed.
So we are... This is supposed to be an educational thing where we learn about brains and things. And, oh, it is very pretty. I noticed that we're in a nice little cockpit, which is nice. It's one of the ways people get around motion sickness is by giving you a cockpit. Because the cockpit stays the same and everything moves around you, and that kind of gets you a feeling of being okay. Yes, I'm fine.
I would hate to see you disintegrated like my last fellow human.
Yes, I would hate that too.
Red neurons.
Alright, so without any kind of controller, I have to look at things. That's pretty much the game's only means of getting input from me. So we're going through some neurons, and we're targeting red neurons, which I presume are bad, evil neurons that are causing this patient problem.
Good job.
I may be a bit, this may be a bit close to my heart, but the notion that you can just go in and zap particular neurons and thus fix depression seems a little reductive to me. But this is a very pretty simulation. Oh, well, simulation is perhaps the wrong word. Very pretty looking environment.
Well done.
And you are looking at neurons. Yeah, this is kind of what neurons look like. Actually, let's get that one before it goes. There we go. So I think this is a kind of a fun experience. I'm not totally sure how educational it is really. But it's awfully pretty.
Another heart cleared.
Yay! Go us.
We are closing the disordered source location. Hazard level increased.
No.
Things are about to get rough.
Even more no. That's terrible. I don't know if that's 21 to go or 21 done.
Detected.
Human. This is where I would like a thing with a trigger on it. It'll make my life a lot easier. So it looks like these affected neurons trigger other neurons, so I have to get them quite quickly. And oh dear, I've lost tracking. There we go. Oh, lost tracking again. What's going on? Game broken. No. Hopefully it's not because I've recently changed my Oh, there we go. We're back in. Don't know what happened there. I just suddenly lost headset tracking. So probably a few of this poor patient's red neurons are going to get untreated. Sorry about that, patient. You're just going to have to, get antidepressants like everybody else. Possibly some therapy. If someone isn't conveniently available to zap your neurons. Is that all it is? No, so we missed a few.
Disordered neurons are now pacified.
So there we go. Is that us done? I think this is the optic nerve. Oh, I don't know where we're going. I have no idea where we ended up. There we go.
Your performance was outstanding.
41 out of 50. I'm going to blame some of the problems with that.
Creators are working on the next educational VR game. Your new adventure will take you inside a human cell. You will experience an exciting journey into cell microworld and fight a never-ending war against destructive viruses.
Never-ending war. That sounds good.
Appreciate any help you could provide. This will allow us make next VR experience even better.
Possibly with some grammar checking. Well, as it so happens, InCell is the very next thing we're going to be doing. So we may have to cut a little bit of this out. I'll see how quickly I can get back into it. So also see if my recording software is clever enough to swap between them in a timely fashion. I'm getting a look at my desktop there. That's very exciting for me. Okay, there we go. Here we go. We seem to have survived. This is a much... Oh, I don't know if this cockpit's meant to be quite
Year
this small.
2134. The new era of modern healthcare is upon us.
This is a very small thing.
And
I mean,
so I was created, the most excellent assistant robot 07. But you may refer to me simply as Your Highness.
well,
My purpose is
good.
to aid humans such as yourself in infiltrating a human cell.
So let's go look at.
We are
Oh no.
performing the first miniaturization test in order to cure our volunteer. Her name is Jane Smith and she is experiencing a mild
It's not
invasion
the
of the influenza virus.
First
And don't
miniaturization.
worry about surviving the miniaturization. We have completed all the tests on 6 excellent assistant robots.
I feel that this isn't the first
We are
miniaturization,
scanning
given
her
that we just
cells
did
in
one.
search of the ones attacked by the virus. For the first time, a simple human and a genius robot are working together. Aren't you filled with joy? I know I am.
I'm in a very small cockpit. I don't know if this comes across.
The virus will
This is
move
a very
into the
small
cell
cockpit.
nucleus.
Okay, right, yeah.
Our goal is to outrun the virus and bring the vaccine into the nucleus.
Okay. Shall we start then? Let's start.
Virus detected.
Oh,
Buckle up.
sales.
We are going in.
Whoa, I assume the red spiky things are viruses. I'll go for the tutorial, I guess.
Welcome inside the cell.
Ooh,
Human.
pretty.
Our patient is suffering from the influenza virus.
Oh,
To protect
that's
the
sad.
cell from virus, we should reach the cell nucleus and
Oh.
bring the vaccine into it.
That's
Please
the
focus
nucleus.
on the mitochondrial organelle to begin.
Okay. That's the mitochondrial organelle.
We are moving to the
okay.
mitochondrial organelle. On our way, we should collect protein, increase movement speed via speed pads, and avoid obstacles.
Those all sound like good things to do.
The navigation system is installed onto your helmet, human. Tilt your head to the sides in order to strafe right and left. Prepare yourself.
All right, I'm prepared, I hope. Oh, okay. So we want green things, I think. Oh. So we can go right around this. Oh.
Try to be more focused next time.
Okay, so we don't want red things. Okay, red things are bad. Maybe I should have paid attention during the orientation. Is this a racing kind of thing? Okay. There we go. Got a green thing. I think we'll want to take what? I think we'll want things. We didn't get one. So we need to avoid the red things. Yes, like that. This is obviously a very accurate way. This is a very accurate representation of a cell. This is exactly how cells work. I do like this. I mean, the environment's very, very impressive. Yes, match speed. Look at that. I'm skilled in whatever this is. This is mildly nauseating. It's just a little bit. It does hit that little bit of motion sickness kind of thing, but it is acceptable. Oh, I could have got lots of white things there.
Engines blazing.
Oh, good. Assuming engines are meant to blaze. Now I want to avoid more red things. Okay, I thought there was a white thing, but there's a green thing. It just looked white. So let's try and get. Oh.
Well done, human.
Oh, there you go. All right, good. That was well done. Well done, me. Okay.
We have gathered enough protein to improve our abilities. Mitochondrial organelles can improve our speed in exchange for some protein.
Okay.
The cell nucleus is within our reach. Let us free this cell once and for all.
All right, let's do that. All right, time, progress,
The
protein.
virus wave is advancing behind us.
Oh,
If it catches up with us, all will be lost.
okay.
The time between us and the virus wave is displayed on your helmet.
Okay.
Additionally, here you can see the current position of us and the virus.
All right. Gotcha.
There are 3 virus rings which are moving in front of the main wave. They move at 15, 30, and 45 seconds in front of it.
Okay.
They may help you to track your position against the main wave.
Okay, I suppose.
Prepare yourself.
So this is much the same thing again. All right, so that's one of the. Is that one of the virus rings, or is it just the same thing as before? Okay. So I want to make sure we want to make sure we hit these speed things then. So that's what. That was a little dizzy making. Oh, and quite dizzy making actually. Avoid. It is kind of weird. This is similar to the Poly Runner game that I did a couple of days ago. Controlling everything just by tilting your head is a bit weird. Alright, so no chance to get proteins yet.
Maximum speed reached.
Oh, okay, good. So let's hit some more green things, even though we're at maximum speed. Wow, I'm not getting much of a chance. I'm having to concentrate on the track, or whatever this thing is meant to be. Obviously, it is a track. You know, it's kind of difficult to get an idea of really what everything around me looks like, but it does look very cool. Yay! Zoom. Oh, that's a bit mean. Oh,
The virus wave is right
ow.
behind us. Keep an eye on the time tracker between us and the virus.
I really had no chance to avoid that.
0. Work on
Then we're
performance.
doomed! Alright, so we need to get back up to speed. Hit more with these green things. I don't know how much speed we lost by hitting that thing.
Maximum speed reached.
Well, we're back at maximum speed. That tells me that much. It's possible that I could have avoided it by making sure. There we go.
You did well, human. That virus didn't have a chance.
No, it did not. By where I was around the. Oh, I can keep going. Because I could go right around this thing.
Outstanding work. This cell is now completely cured of any virus activity.
Yay. So that's that done. I'm a genius. Just going to quickly check a thing. How are we getting on? Okay. All right, so let's continue. Oh, dark. Night is dark and full of terrors.
Congratulations, human. The virus was defeated.
Okay, that's good.
This day shall mark the beginning of the microsurgery era in modern healthcare.
Yes, it shall.
Unfortunately, the cell could not survive long after the human left it.
Oh,
Too many organelles were destroyed during the invasion.
well, that wasn't my fault.
I was programmed to defend humanity even from itself. So I am forced to lock all experiment data until a more successful test is carried on.
I
Conduct
thought we
the
did very well.
experiment on level 2 or level
Huh.
3, difficulty 2 convince main.
Well, I think I'm actually not going to do it on level 2 or level 3. I think I've done quite enough at the moment. This is quite a fun little thing. I mean, I don't know how educational it is, but the visuals are certainly very spectacular, and it is biological themed. It's an interesting way of dealing with movement. I mean, I did the same thing with Poly Runner. But I find the kind of moving, using my head from side to side.
2134.
Let's
The
just
new era
let's
of
get on with
virus
this.
detected. Buckle up, human. We are going in.
Going in. So it looks like there are just different levels of race.
Welcome again, human. To protect the cell from the virus, reach the nucleus before the virus wave gets you.
So I'm just going to start up and start saying thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit Nearly Enough Dice at nearlyenoughdice.com. We are also available on Facebook and Twitter, and you can find Facebook and Twitter. Either you just search for Nearly Enough Dice on Facebook and Twitter, or you can follow the links that are in the video description on YouTube. And let's go this way. Oh, that makes me feel a bit dizzy. So, until next time. Oh,
The virus wave comes closer.
Try not to catch cold, because I might have to shrink myself into a tiny little thing and then come and zap your cells. And quite frankly,
Maximum velocity.
neither of us wants that. Right.